Hey, before I even get into the video, I kind of want to do a quick spiel, and that's going to rhyme later before I talk about, hopefully, if I remember what I'm going to talk about. But I want to do a quick spiel about Stanford Human-Centered AI. I think I'm an AI guy. I really like AI, and if you're someone watching this who's interested in AI, I really recommend their videos. Stanford Human-Centered AI. They basically just upload these conference talks of like different people. Like they have this panel of people from different backgrounds just talking about different stuff in AI when it comes to human-centered AI, particularly in education. So they've had a couple interesting videos. They're about 1 hour, 1 hour 30 minutes, I think. But they can't break them up sometimes, so it's really interesting. I do recommend watching it. Just to go a bit further with the whole AI spiel, I do think if you're interested in AI, I'm not an expert, right? I'm not an expert by no means, but I think just build with it. Like don't get too caught up in this theme of AI and actually, but rather jump into the water itself, right? Because like I think it's easy to get into this theme of AI, like oh AI is doing this, AI is doing that, AI is doing like just like build with it. And I think I'm leaving that theme right now. The reason I'm looking is I'm part of like actual organizations that actually force me to work with AI, like Tech for Good. Anytime we're doing a coding project, I think like most of them involve AI in some sense. Be it just through API calls or like sometimes I don't actually listen to the instructions in the meeting by accident, and I just go train. Like I just train a model. I remember there was I think it was for the last one. We're doing something with I think it was the red teaming DeepSeek one, where we're trying to like, test the safety measures of DeepSeek and ChatGPT or one many do prompt injection techniques. And if you know what that is, that's basically just prompt engineering prompts to bypass ChatGPT so they can say something bad. And I wasn't listening to instructions apparently, and I saw some code that was meant to build a model, and I was like, oh dang, that's what I meant to do that, I guess. And then I started trying to work on building a model locally, and that was pretty fun to actually just get the experience. Turns out that was not what we're meant to do, but still got the experience nonetheless. And that's kind of the point. When it comes to AI, just go build and just keep on building. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be impactful. A lead is not like it doesn't have to be new. It doesn't have to be novel. It doesn't have to be impactful, insightful. It just has to be built. And I think that's the cool thing. Like I remember in my senior year, I got bored in class or something. I started building calculators for random stuff. So I built like a progressive tax calculator for my economics class, and that was nice, right? I can't like you also use it for the homework, but I don't think I used it there. It's just nice to like work with code, because you get a lot of experience doing that. So I do recommend that. But going to the main point of this video, which has nothing to do with that, the Fire Stick TV part of the main lounge in Sutherland was misplaced, stolen, taken. I don't know what it was. So the way Sutherland is broken up, there's a main center, right? Then branch off the main center, you have the east wing, you have the left wing. I live on the east wing. I probably shouldn't say that, but then the main center, you have a lounge and you have a TV and there's a fire stick there. That was like the first one, and that one has been like misplaced, taken, stolen, whatever. And the reason I say whatever for in terms of what happened is because the remote and the blockhead weren't taken. And then I was looking to I think earlier this morning, yeah. And I was talking with one of the staff members, and he was like, "Oh, students were complaining that the TV wasn't turning off." Because just to for some context, the Fire Stick is not like the main TV. Like the TV is actually connected to another back thing where you can actually like, go to cable, and the cable thing wasn't turning off. I was trying to do it, and I couldn't do it for some reason. And I was like, "Oh dang!" So what I think happened is people were complaining because they couldn't turn off the TV, and they were trying to study, right? And the TV was just playing like I think it was March Madness or something like that. And what probably happened is that someone in I don't say stupidity, someone in their lack of knowledge, they tried to unplug the Fire TV thinking that is what was playing, and that was going to be the solution to the thing. It wasn't a solution, and then from there, being the responsible, they left on the table with the Fire TV remote. And then from there, someone probably just took it like, oh, damn, free Fire TV, or maybe it got misplaced, or maybe it got put in someone's backpack. Whatever happened, really don't know. It's $20, not too much of an issue. But yeah, I think what I kind of took from that is a lot of self-reflection. I was really pissed off initially, and I just kind of thought about it. It's $20, which isn't that much. I realized like why I got so annoyed, and then that's a whole other video. But the point is, I really appreciated the moment to like do some self-reflection there, because it was kind of cool to just build myself up in that moment. But also another thing, I kind of want to allow for more feedback or support. Because I think if my theory is correct in terms of someone couldn't figure out how to turn off the TV, then maybe having like some like QR code where you can call, like you can just give messages to members of hall council or something like that would be helpful for future stuff. But yeah, I think that's something I'm not happy with it, obviously, because I like the Fire TV. Other people use the Fire TV. That was just a cool thing. It was so convenient, man. Like sometimes in the morning when I'm not busy, I can just go there, check what's on YouTube, maybe put a show. Maybe someone wants to watch a sports game and it's not on cable or something like that. I can just go to one of the services we have and put it for them. And it's like it was cool. Yeah. So I think that's this whole thing. I was a bit annoyed. I was thinking like maybe I should go a step further and like instead of replacing the Fire TV with the Fire TV, I should replace it with PS5 or something like that just to go a step ahead. Because I initially thought someone stole it, but I don't think that's going to be worth it. I'm just going to wait like maybe a bit just to see what goes on with that and what conclusion I come to. Because I might replace with another Fire TV, I might not. I really don't know as of this moment. But I do think the reason I do want to replace it, I remember someone was trying to watch something and they couldn't watch it for some reason because the remote wasn't working. I think it was on cable. But the idea that people might want to use the Fire TV that's not there is kind of motivation to do that. But we'll see. The other stuff, the second point kind of, keep in mind number 2, is that my 2 laptops are not working. Yes, I have 2 laptops. One is my old laptop that I kept. It was a bit faulty. Sometimes it was turned off. And the second one, my main laptop, just stopped working. It's the ROG Zephyrus E14. So I'm taking that to Best Buy tomorrow. To be honest, like this one, I'm not even upset. I think it's more so like, it's not working. Worst case scenario, I just pray like I can get a new one, maybe a better one, maybe the same one, wherever it is. I don't think it's that big of an issue. I know I have some coding projects, but those don't take too long, so I should be able to get them done before they're due. Hopefully not due tonight, because if they are, then that's gonna be an issue. But yeah, and this second, my backup laptop, the charger is missing, so it's not working there. But I think it's a cool opportunity to kind of just read my book. So going back to the thing about Spiel, where I said it's gonna rhyme. I have a book by Peter Thiel. I think let me look at this real quick. He co-founded PayPal and Palantir, and he was like the first outside investment at Facebook. Really cool stuff there. It's about startups. I do want to try and work on more projects like that. I think being the liaison of the innovation and operations for the campus is going to be really important. I just want to build, really, and I want to have more impact, I guess. So building stuff from the ground up, plus having more impact. I want to try working in the more startup area. And I think a big initiative I want to push with this campus operations and innovation is really kind of like centralized student innovation and entrepreneurship. So I know it'll be really interesting. It'll be really cool to have a lot of just the student businesses on one platform where you can just access them. So stuff like that, just how I can structure that, maybe my own personal life. I know I want to build a certain app that will be really cool. I've talked about the map event one. So I think that's where I'm at right now. There's other cool stuff I could talk about, but I want to do an episode on that when I have more information. But right now, but besides that, I have nothing else to say, so have a great day.